Alright, hello and welcome back to Morrowind. We played a little bit yesterday actually, but last time we played, we're sort of continuing the quest line in Mournhold. Did a few quests for Almalexia. Hey Ozzyqual, how's it going? Good to see you. But yeah, so last time we defeated King Helseth, which is quite an achievement. Hey Sabewolf, how's it going? So now we have, well here's his robe, but here is the Royal Signet Ring. So, basically, it's kind of funny. I was kind of overhyping the difficulty of fighting King Helseth himself. What's really difficult are all of his guards. Hey Lilac Light, how's it going? But yeah, yesterday, through a combination of just crazy AoE damage rings, such as the Firestorm, Hailstorm, Lightning Storm, and I think there was like a poison version of it as well. But yeah, basically I used these area of effect enchantments to take down all of the guards. Oh dude, yeah, I watched all of Dark on Netflix. That shit was nuts. But yeah, so basically we did a bunch of AoE damage to those guys. It was crazy though, because they do have some really like upper level health potions. Plus, I was also getting hit by some of this stuff as well, so I was getting hit by my own stuff and having to heal and run away, and those guys most of them have, I think, adamantium claymores, which are pretty decent, but some of them actually have like really powerful stuff, like Daedric Daikatanas and stuff, so I was running away from all kinds of crazy guards. Then eventually it was just me and King Helseth left. Actually, there was one time he died and he shouldn't have, which was an odd thing. I think there was a weird thing going on with reflection. But yeah, so it was this kind of, this weird thing where I'm stuck fighting him, and he gains 10 health per second. Basically, we're able to defeat him finally by getting a Daedric Battle Axe and enchanting it with Fortify skill 113 for 3 seconds. So I was like, winding back this axe and just swinging it, and winding back up and swinging it, at a slower rate than you would normally do for like any other weapon. But it just did massive damage, and there was no way he could stand it. So that's what happened. Yeah, once you can sort of get past, like, you can't use magic against him at all because of this ring. But as long as you can do just absolutely massive physical damage, then you're good. So yeah, let's continue. We actually pieced together all of the pieces for True Flame. All we have to do is now light it on fire. So I think all we have to do is, I think I set myself up so that we can go to Radix Forge and talk to a guy. Yeah, this guy right here. Alright, let's go talk to him. What are you looking for down here? Leave an old spirit to his haunts. Talk to a Dwemer. You want to talk to a Dwemer mystic? Ha! Look, I'm no mystic. Wasn't when I was alive either. I'm a soldier kid, plain and simple. Sure, I made weapons for my troops, no secret there. I'm no mystic though. But you say you want to add fire to that blade? Well, if that's all you want to do, you don't need to be a mystic. Well, I can take care of that for you. I need some pyroaltar though. Used to have some around here, but that has been a long time ago. You can find it in the Tower of Norindur in the Citadel of Mindur. It's an old ruin far beneath Bam Amstead. I swear no one is happy with a simple blade that cleaves bone. Always needs the special effects. Let me see here. Pyroaltar. Oh, that's the stuff here. I'll do this. There. There's your new sword. Not bad looking blade, actually. Good luck to you, youngster. Now leave this old dwarf alone. Go. Oh, yeah, we did actually get the Pyroaltar when we were down in the Daedric Ruin. So here is True Flame. Now, I believe in the vanilla game it doesn't look this cool. I think there's a mod that makes it a little bit cooler. So it's got like a fuel rod, and it has like little like stuff that like actually has, it comes out the front where the holes are. Oh, it's so freaking cool. Of course, my character sucks with blades, but there you go. Excellent. We got True Flame. So good. But yeah, I believe in the vanilla game, like it has this, it's just got the sheen to it. I don't think it actually has that effect on it, but that is too damn cool. I love the little details put into it with the little like fuel rods and going in there. Oh yeah, look at it. Oh, that's too friggin' cool. I like that your character actually inspects your blade after a while. Anywho. Oh yeah, we did something else yesterday, didn't we? Oh yeah! So in order to get all the pieces for True Flame, we had to give some stuff to the museum. Oh yeah, cool, Saber, awesome. But yeah, so we sort of went through this thing where I had to donate stuff to the museum to get this Dwemer, well, fuck that Dwemer shield. Actually, I can always sell it, right? But yeah, basically, I had to donate stuff to the museum. And basically what happened was I wanted to steal the stuff back because I gave like a ring and I think the ebony mail, and I realized I'd steal it back. But there's an odd thing that happened. Oddly enough, yesterday we sort of discovered that you don't really want to use invisibility with Chameleon. For some reason, it sort of like cancels each other out after a while. So I grabbed it, even though I was invisible, and it went back to being Chameleon. For some reason, there was like a split second where everybody saw me, and I ended up with a $120,000 fine, the value of ebony mail. So I had to actually go to the Thieves Guild and spend 60,000 gold to remove the fine. It was awesome. I'm glad it worked, but holy shit, that was I think that might have been the highest fine I've ever gotten in this game. All right, let's then head back to, let me see here. I'm Alexia. But yeah, I mentioned it last time, but I'm basically I sort of hey Jackal, how's it going? Actually, not uninstalled, but for this playthrough we're not going to be doing Sith Still Expanded. We did it in a previous playthrough and it's a lot of fun, but I don't have enough confidence in myself to be able to do it again. I feel like the only reason I even accomplished it the first time was that there was a friend of the mod author who was able to help me like through it. There's a lot of very interesting puzzles, and some of them have good instructions and some of them don't. The ones that don't have good instructions attached to them, I sort of took a while doing. So, as opposed to, you know, being at the whims of my own puzzle making and wiki skills, I thought it would be best to just complete this and then move on to Oblivion. So that's the plan. Oh yeah, actually I go to Alexia yourself. So I'm not actually sure how much more there is, to be honest. It's been a while since I've played Morrowind, and I feel like we are actually getting to the like crux of Tribunal, or Mournhold. I think Tribunal is the name of the expansion. Anywho, let's see what happens. Greetings, my dearest servant. You were to forge the blade of the Nerevar once again. The blade is reforged. Our time has almost arrived. There's but one obstacle that stands in our way. Though it pains me to believe it so the sill. I cannot count the times I have fought by the magician's side. It was he who stood with me the day I fought in Mournhold and banished Mehrunes Dagon to the depths of oblivion. It was Sothis Sil who was able to delve the mysteries of Kagnarak's tools and raise me to a rightful station. Now, though, the Tinker has become unstable. Once Sothis Sil and once Sothis Sil was like we are, the Lord Vec and I spent my time among these mortals, instructing them, counseling them, and protecting them from harm. He may have loved them more than any of us, though I don't know why. It has been years since I've seen. It's been years since anyone has seen the sorcerer, though. Many more since he took initiates into his service. I believe he grew wary of the mortal imperfections and retired to his clockwork city, where he reshapes life, and some say the very world, into the image he finds pleasing. His lair is as puzzling as the mind of the sorcerer himself, ever moving, ever changing, its levers and gears responding to the master's will alone. It is here he performs his profane experiments, aided by his magic and tainted by his madness. I know, wouldn't that be cool? Like, if she dropped her pauldrons and war mask, that'd be so cool. Madness. I've suspected for some time that Lord Sothasil has entered Sheogorath's realm. His visits have been more and more infrequent and punctuated by violent fits of anger. He began to speak of the fall of the tribunal and the return of the old gods, but Sothasil is not a seer, he is a maker. He shapes the here and now, while only I have been privy to what is to come. I know he is no longer the man he once was. He's completely mad. It is his creations, these fabricants, that attack the city. This once great man is now a danger to Mournhold and all of Morrowind. He must be stopped, Vindicil. Alright. I believe it is your calling to stop Sothasil's mad schemings. I do not know that he can be reasoned with, Vindicil, but it is possible. If he cannot be, you must end his life. Though the idea saddens me, it is best for Morrowind, and it is best for him as well. You have the power to do this. The true flame can kill a god, if wielding by one of noble intent. Steel yourself, Vindicil, and do what must be done. I will send you to the Clockwork City now. If you are prepared, good luck, Nerevarine. I'm prepared to go. Then I shall send you now. Do what you must, Nerevarine. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's get our staff. Now, fun fact. Traps, like, beyond, like, treasure traps, right? Where there's like a spell that hits you if you try to go into a chest. That's like the first trap, really, in the Elder Scrolls series. This is the first time they tried to add stuff like swinging pendulums to the game, and they're like, oh man, this will add so much cool stuff. In Morrowind, it one-shots you. As opposed to Oblivion or Skyrim that has traps in its dungeons, like the falling spiked floors, or the swinging, like, balls and chain that come out of places. These one-shot you. I don't know, like, what kind of script is on it, but it's crazy. So ideally, we're not going to be hit by any of these. It's kind of funny that the first iteration of, like, a physical dungeon trap was actually a one-hit kill. Right there. Ah, yeah, fortify speed. It was so funny. When I first got into this dungeon when I was younger, I had no idea what these levers were. I thought they were just decoration. I had no idea how to, like, progress in the dungeon at all. Yeah, it looks like we might actually beat this today, which is pretty wild. Up here's our first enemy. Oh. Go. I love the creatures, the fabricants, they're so cool. It's a shame though. One thing I've noticed is in the end of this you actually do get the ability to, I think, summon one of these guys. And in Blood Moon you also get the ability to summon like a skinned hound or something like that. But I've always found that those spells don't work. I'm not sure if anybody else has experienced that, but like for some reason the modded, or not modded, but the DLC creature summons don't work out for some reason. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I think if we were doing Sothasil Expanded, like there's a lot more of these caves, and then it leads to a gigantic city, and that city has a whole bunch of quests in it. It's pretty excellent. We'll do it in our next playthrough. So remember what I said about these one-shotting things? I wasn't joking around. Although I love using them against them. It's cool. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Holy crap, though. I spent most of my day today organizing stuff in Fallout New Vegas. So I didn't get any time to do anything for modding Oblivion. I'll probably get onto that tomorrow. But holy crap. I had like 3 DLCs worth of items and hoarding to be able to take care of. It was pretty wild. Yeah, you know what? It is interesting. I'm very glad that they brought back the Dwemer in Skyrim. I always loved Dwemer dungeons in Morrowind. And in Oblivion you don't have any, which is kind of wild. You'd think there at least be like 1 or 2. I'm gonna do a druid playthrough. So I'm gonna try to use illusion magic and mysticism in order to sort of like recruit the creatures of the wild to help me in combat. Yeah, Clockwork City is really cool. Yeah, I can jump top like high enough. Do that. Solid. Okay. Yeah, so that's a plan, because you know in the past, like, I've used illusion magic in Skyrim. I really didn't bother using illusion magic in Oblivion. It's also going to be a sneaky character as well. So we're going to be doing a lot of assassinations and stuff like that. So the idea is that I like bring a bear into like an assassination mission to help back me up as I use like invisibility to get into different areas. So that's the plan. So what is going on back here? But yeah, I'm gonna look up new mods and stuff like that to see if maybe there's like druid summons or something like that I could look into as well. Jeez. Is my staff not absorbing what? Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, we were just getting really like beat up there. Damn. The staff actually does have like absorb health. Let me check this way first, because there's another door over here. Yeah, the mysticism skill doesn't have a ton in Oblivion. It's kind of like I might or I might not. But yeah, in Oblivion, mysticism has things like detect life, dispel, reflect damage, reflect spell, absorb spell. So I'll be using it as opposed to using, because normally you use like alteration as your defensive magic. So instead I'm going to try to use mysticism as a defensive magic. So before I go into battle, I'll cast like reflect damage as opposed to shield. So that's the plan. Wait, was there anything else in here, or was it just those couple of dudes? I think it was just those couple dudes. But it's cool using mysticism and illusion in tandem in Oblivion, because you can, you know, go into, or you can use chameleon or invisibility, go into like sneak, and then basically try to use like detect life to figure out where people are and sort of plan your takedown of an opponent. It's pretty cool. But I'm actually not going to do bows in that playthrough. I'm going to do melee sneak, which is actually much harder to master because you got to get that much closer to it. There we go. Now, normally in Morrowind, there's no levitation or jumping. So this is actually like this spot right here is where a lot of people go, "This is fucking impossible." Now we can totally do this. Oh! That was really close, actually. That was super close. Damn. I think you can time it a little bit better. I think if you, like, sort of are up the stairs enough. Like here, I think might be close enough. Probably you can go a little more. Might have been too delayed there. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Go, 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 go. Oh! No, I just want to point out, I have 100 athletics and speed. Now granted, one thing we could possibly do, right, is these guys do actually have 4 to 5 speed. It was so close, I know, right? Alright, let me check if I'm still safe here. Okay. Yeah, I think your reaction time has to be pretty good. I think that was too slow. Okay. Speed potion. I mean, you could do it this way. Oh! Now, I do have my supersonic ring, right? No, it's true. I could use my supersonic ring. I just wanted to try it out normally. But yeah, otherwise you'd have to use jump, right? So I could kind of go like that, and if I had enough jump or fortify acrobatics, I could go like up there. But yeah, normally I don't think you can levitate. Yeah, you can't levitate. So that's not a thing you can do. But yeah, either jump or fortify speed is basically what you have to do here. But yeah, it is pretty funny though. Like at this point, it is sort of like almost an impossibility, unless you have something like that. But yeah, I could totally just go like this. But yeah, you have to be prepared when you come here, because yeah, otherwise you're pretty much screwed. So yeah, you either need some sort of jump spell. I think you can use jump spells, right? Let me check. Wait, I don't even think I have it. Yeah, it's real easy when you have fortify speed. That's why I wanted to try it normally first, but it is pretty wild. Actually, yeah, I don't think I even have like a hop toad ring or anything like that. Oh wait, I've got yeah, the leaping frog. All right, let me try that. Is it the leaping frog? No, just leaping frog. There we go. But yeah, otherwise you do... oh, for some reason I didn't cast it. Or you do this. So there's basically 2 ways that you can do it. It's just kind of one of those weird things where it looks like... Well, I mean... Your first try is always going to end up in death unless you know that you have to use magic in order to get past it. Oh boy, this one. This one's an interesting puzzle where you have to open the doors from both sides. So I think that opens the door there. And that opens that door. I think I did it. See how the pipes are moving? Nice, I did it. But yeah, basically you have to wait for the pipes to move, and then the pipes basically make a fabricant, which automatically... Oh. I was about to say which automatically opens those doors. Okay, so I'm gonna close that door again, and then we'll wait for the pipes to move and pull that. I just want to make sure it's set up right there. I want to give it, I think. Close it back up. Watch the pipes. There we go. Open that door up, and... there we go. Excellent. Sweet. Okay, we got some tar pit. Yeah, this place always blew me away, just with all the moving sprockets and gears, and it's so different from the rest of the game. It's a shame we don't see any more Silk influence anywhere else in the game, because these areas are so cool. But yeah, I mean, Silk Hill's basically just Morrowind. You know, I did have a thought just now. Technically, we never had an Elder Scrolls in all of Morrowind. So here's my thought. You have a return to Morrowind, and, you know, Vvardenfell's like sort of... I think I mentioned, like, you like, one of the main things is you try to recolonize Vvardenfell after, like, years and years of dealing with volcanic action and stuff like that. But yeah, there's the rest of Morrowind, right? Just as Tamriel Rebuilt tries to do it, right? That'd be pretty cool.
New subscriber!
Hey, Punker J, thank you for the resubscription. 4 months in a row. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, we are in the Clockwork City. Welcome back to the Hoarder's Den. Oh yeah? Yeah, I've played Sothisil in the past. I'm not doing it this playthrough, but yeah, it's a pretty excellent thing. Oh boy, now you have to be careful. These guys are really powerful. Oh jeez. Oh man, I remember in the past there was a normal enemy somewhere, and it had the footfall of this thing like all the time. It was crazy. You're winning though. Jeez. Just hit him in the shins a few times. I'm actually like having to stagger. We did it. Nice. Alright, the Dome of Sothisil. Oh, there he is. You have found the body of Sothisil, his lifeless hulk dangling from a contraption of his own making. Someone has obviously been here before you.